This one for the real ones. This one for the real ones. Put your hands up in there. This one for the real.
Hey babe, welcome back. So today's video is a chit chat. Get ready with me. I had intentions to do like a full glam during this chit chat because during my like get ready with me videos, I always do really simple looks because I feel like I'm always trying to like leave the house to be on the go, and I like to do stuff that's quick. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do a full glam. Well, guess what, y'all? Once again, I'm trying to leave the house. I don't got time for that. I woke up at 7:30 to film, and I'm just now sitting down at 10:40. Y'all, the struggle has been so real for me this morning. I got up and then remember I needed to print something off for my sociology class, and so I tried to go do that, and the printer, of course, was not working. I don't know what my brother did, but this is why I cannot wait to move. But I will talk about that a little bit later in the video. Also, once I finally sat down and started filming, like my stomach just started going crazy on me. I feel like I drank that apple cider vinegar water this morning, and I know sometimes it just gives me the shits. Like, I heard that the pectin in it, which comes from the apples, is what makes, you know, like makes your insides move. And for whatever reason, it was working this morning. So I've been like running back and forth down the stairs, up the stairs, to and from the bathroom. I really wish I had a bathroom up here, but you know, I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. I didn't really get to pre-film for Cattober like I wanted. Like, I pre-filmed a few like art videos and like a few hauls and stuff, but I really didn't get like any of my makeup videos pre-filmed. So that really sucks, but you know, I'm just gonna have to kind of roll with it. I've been doing so many tests at school, exams and stuff, and that's been like my main focus. So when October was like 2 days away, like on the 29th and the 30th or whatever, I started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I haven't gotten anything done. And then this weekend I was gonna film up for the week, and my uncle came over and painted, which shouldn't be a problem, guys, but my uncle is like so loud and obnoxious, and then like he always likes to drink on the job. So by the time he was like 2 or 3 hours into the job of painting, he was just like a little drunk. So he was so loud. He's always loud and cussing, and I just couldn't film. Like, I started to film just like some silent videos where I didn't need to talk, so like makeup tutorials and stuff. And I don't have a problem with filming in front of him or anybody else for that matter, but like when you have your own space, and if you make YouTube videos, you know this, like you just need your space so you can get into the zone. There's nothing like being able to film when you have the place to yourself, because you're not thinking about if someone can hear you. You're not worried about other people making noises. And like, oh my goodness, my dog is so bad. I really want to get her a shock collar, which y'all are probably like, a shock collar, oh my goodness. But you guys, she barks. And it's the kind of bark where she'll hear something outside and then she'll just go crazy for the next hour. Or like if my mom comes in from work and my mom knows that I'm filming, my mom will try to come in. You know, she'll be pretty quiet, but as soon as my dog hears that garage and that back door, like she just goes ham and just will not stop. And I'm just kind of like over it. I'm like, you know what? I love living here. Like, I've just redecorated my room. I'm working on like my filming space and my beauty room and stuff, but I'm just kind of like, this is just getting a little too hard. And with, you know, it being Cattober, I just need like people to just work with me. And what I'm gonna have to do with my dog is, I don't know. Literally, if I put her away in like her cage or something, she's gonna cry and yelp and scream until I let her out. So she's just like super spoiled, which of course is probably my own fault from just like over the years babying her. But I don't know what's happened within like the past 6 months. She's just really bad. Like, she's so bad. Like, I told you guys, I've been redecorating my room, and I'm not even talking about any of the topics I have written down, but I just redecorated my room, and I have like this new comforter, and it's like velvet. And I used to let my dog get in my bed, but now I'm just kind of like, you know, that's really nasty. That's really gross. Like, if you do that, you know, I'm not judging you, but I'm just getting to the point where I just want my things a certain way. And, you know, my dog, if you think about it, like your dog goes outside and they're just walking around, like that's so gross to have them up in your bed. This morning I woke up at about 7 o'clock, and I was like, I'll go back to sleep and sleep into about either 7:30 or 8, you know, just a little extra 30 minutes of sleep because I didn't sleep well last night. And by the time I woke up again at 8 o'clock, like my dog was in my bed. And for the past like 2 months, I've been like, yeah, telling her like, no, you can't get up here, or like she'll like jump up on the side and have her like 2 paws on my bed. I'm like, no, get down. Like, I'm not playing with her. And so then this morning she like got in my bed and she snuggled into where I couldn't see her when I first woke up. So I get out the bed and I go to turn my my fan off, my ceiling fan off, and then I get up to go like not close my curtains, but like open my curtains and open up my blinds to let some light in. And I turn around and I see her on my bed, and I was like, get your ass down. And she just looked at me. I was like, get your ass down. She would not budge. Like, usually when I tell her to do something, she does it, like, especially if I'm like cussing at her and had like a tone with her. And she was just sitting there looking at me like, bitch, I'm not moving. So I don't know if it's because she's like getting older or something and she just doesn't give a fuck anymore, but it's like she's just getting out of control. And I just don't know what to do. Like whenever I go to school, I leave her out and just let her roam around the house, because like when I would put her in her cage, she used to like be screaming the whole time we were gone. And I mean, she used to do that for years, and my neighbor would be like, what's wrong with your dog? Like, sounds like she's in there getting beat. And I'm like, no, she just is going crazy because she doesn't want to be confined. But I was telling Zarius yesterday that I'm finna break her ass down. Like, it's probably gonna be hell for me the first couple of weeks, because I know she's gonna be screaming and having a fit. But I'm just gonna have to like show her like I'm the owner and she's not, because little dogs are so bad. Whenever I do move, like, she's not coming with me at all. And from time to time, like, she still goes out in the house. And you know, I just don't know, like, I'm getting so sick of this dog. And I keep telling my mom, like, I really don't want her anymore. Like, I love Sam, like, she's been here for me like through all of my difficult times and shit. But you know, sometimes like you just outgrow your pet, honestly. Like, I love her. I wouldn't want anything to happen to her. But let me hop to the list of stuff that I was actually gonna plan to talk about today. So first on the list, I have school, grades, and classes. So I'm currently taking Bio 2 and Organic Chemistry. Still a biology major for those of you that asked me on Instagram. And I'm retaking those 2 courses because I did not do that well last semester. And then I'm also taking 2 sociology courses. So far, I've been doing fairly well, and we've taken a few tests so far in almost all of my classes. I still haven't taken a test in one of my sociology classes yet. But so far, like, I feel like really good. And the school year is going great for me. Now I just have to get into the habit of like participating in more stuff on campus. Not that I really have any interest to, but I'm just gonna try to be like a little bit more active on campus to see if that like really changes my perspective of my school. Because you guys know, I told y'all, like, I don't like my college and I really don't care for the people there. Like, there are some people I know and that are okay with me, but on the grand scheme of it all, I just don't really vibe with college students. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, if you're in college, I feel like that's like your main priority, your main focus. Like, some people love college, some people love being on campus and doing all this stuff. I just don't like it. And maybe I just haven't found my place yet. But I said that I'm just going to try to, like, you know, open up my mind a bit and do a few things and, you know, try to participate to see if this is something that I really just don't like, or, you know, if it's just I've been doing like the wrong things over the past 2 years and like meeting the wrong people. I don't know. I was telling you guys on Instagram Live the other day about one of my sociology professors and how he has been like coming on to me and making inappropriate comments about, you know, him liking my long straight hair or my natural hair, or him telling me like he was offering me some chocolate chip cookies one day and I was like, no thank you. And he was like, yeah, because, you know, you gotta watch that figure, you know, just making inappropriate comments. Like, he said so many inappropriate things to me. Like, it's all coming back to me in patches. But I think I'm just gonna do like a story time and just try to like write everything down that he's done or said that's inappropriate to either me or like other students. Like, I'm the only student in there that he like comes on to like in a sexual and aggressive manner, but he still like comes for the other students. Like, he makes comments about people's like body weight, or, you know, I told you guys on Live how he was making comments about this black guy who has, honestly, it does sound like a black name, but for my teacher to be a white man, he shouldn't be commenting like, oh, you can tell that's a black name. He's just like out of control, and I actually go to his class today, so that should be super interesting. But what I plan on doing is getting me a body harness, because I do have a GoPro, and I'm just gonna wear it and record his ass, because I feel like people think that I'm like embellishing what this man does, but I swear to you, I am not. This man is nasty and inappropriate and rude and crazy, like his little ugly ass. And he keeps on, like, he always asks me about my love life and about my sex life. And the class has nothing to do with love or sex. And he just wants to eat my ass. Like, I'm just convinced this man wants to eat my ass. You know, and he talks about his wife all the time. I'm just like, dude, like, why are you hitting on me? You have a wife at home, you know. These men they don't care, and they're so nasty. So I told you guys a little while ago how I was drinking the apple cider vinegar this morning, and it's been making me, you know, go to the restroom a lot. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, tie that into me talking about kind of like my health journey and my weight loss journey and everything like that. So let's see if I can put these lashes on camera. I usually like stop the camera, so let's see if we can do it. But yeah, so lately I've just been letting go of baggage, and letting go of baggage, I feel like helps you let go of like extra pounds too. I deleted my Twitter, and I really didn't give an explanation as to why. I told some of you guys on Instagram Live, like, if you ever want to get in my head, definitely follow me on Instagram and turn on like my post notifications so you know when I get on live, because that's when I kind of talk and just tell you guys what's going on with me behind the scenes, and I really don't have that much of a filter. I deleted Twitter. I just felt like it was like a super negative space. I don't like to see people arguing all the time. Like, you know, people say it's just Twitter, but me, I'm just like a very emotional person. And I just put my emotions and everything, and I like get my feelings hurt quick. I'm not scared to admit that. So, you know, I just didn't find Twitter to be a comfortable space for me. Also, there's just the constant negativity. It's just so annoying, and I just didn't want to see that in my life. On top of that, I follow a lot of people that will always be, you know, subtweeting me. So like people I like used to work with, or people I used to go to school with, or even other YouTubers like would just always be subtweeting me or shading me. And, you know, I just got sick. I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna delete all of this and just get them out of my space. Like, you know, sometimes unfollowing people and blocking them is enough, but to me, I just feel like Twitter was just toxic as a whole, and I just felt like my life would be better without it. Since then, I feel like I've been in a better headspace. Of course, I like miss out on what's going on in the world, but it's totally worth it, and it's totally worth like missing the drama and the stress that it caused me. So since I've done that, I've also been cleaning up other areas in my life. I've been eating healthier. I've been going to the gym and working out, drinking tons of water. And yeah, and since I've been just doing that, removing negative things out of my life in every aspect, you know, food wise, social media wise, whatever, I've dropped 15 pounds. So I'm so happy about that. I feel like you can kind of tell in my face, but not really. But I'm really excited, and that has me motivated this week. So I was going to go ahead and just share with you guys what I'm going to be doing this week. Since it's Monday, maybe you'll be able to join me too. So this week I'm cutting out like all bread and basically anything that's like high in carbs. I'm not necessarily doing like a low carb diet, but I'm just going to be super conscious of the carbs that I eat. And most of the carbs I do eat, I want them to come from like veggies. So that's the goal this week. No fast food all week, but I will allow myself to have Chipotle on Saturday if I'm like just feeling to go out with my boyfriend or something. And then I'm also going to go to the gym every single day this week. I always like to set goals I feel like that are attainable, or if I like diverge from them a little bit, that I won't be just like, you know, screwing myself over too much. Because I feel like if you just go cold turkey on yourself, that's the quickest way to, you know, revert back to your old ways. Some people have really good willpower, but some people don't. So next I'm just going to talk a little bit about, sorry if this is like a little dry, you guys. I really don't feel that well. Like my stomach is still bubbling a little bit, and you know, I'm thinking about me finna go to class, and I really don't even want to be there with my like perverted ass teacher. So I'm just like I feel like not my happy, bubbly, chit chatty self today. But I still wanted to film this video today just to kind of share with you guys where I am right now. I feel like I'm just in a really peaceful, good space. I'm sure you guys can tell, even though I'm being like a little dry today. But my life is just improving. Like, I feel in all aspects. And it all started with me deleting my Twitter. Like, and it's like being a social media influencer is just so stressful because I just feel like I'm always under a microscope with people. And so deleting like one of those platforms really helped me to just cope a little bit better with all the stress that comes from being an influencer. You know, mental health is so important, and people act like since we put ourselves out here that you guys just always have to come for us. And it gets hard. It gets hard, and I feel like that's why I do take so many breaks on YouTube, because I have those moments where when other people are like examining me under a microscope, like I really start to examine myself in the same way, and, you know, start to let certain things people say like get to my head. Okay, so I'm totally jumping from my lip liner to my lashes because my lashes were looking a little weird, and I forgot that these lashes, to me, the Soho lashes, Koko lashes, I always wear like when I'm not wearing like a whole lot of makeup. Like, these are my go-to lashes. They only really look good after you add mascara to them, because it makes like the little bunches of lash like just like curl up the right way and, you know, just look a little bit better. I don't know, I can't explain it, guys, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I know some people don't like mascara on their lashes because it makes them clumpy, and, you know, but to me, it just makes them look a little bit more realistic when you have like a little bit of mascara on this particular style. So I'm gonna finish this video up by talking about me moving and the car situation and everything, because you guys keep asking me like across all my like social media platforms. Just because at the beginning of the summer, I was telling you guys like I was apartment furniture shopping. I had actually started buying stuff, like bought my TVs and everything. And then I went to go pay my deposit for the apartment, and they had given my unit away. I was so pissed. So after that, I turned my attention to getting a car, because I was okay with either getting a car or an apartment. I wanted to do something big for myself, and I was fine with either one. So I started looking at some Mercedes CLA coupes. And I was getting ready to go up there to sign the freaking lease, literally, and because I was going to lease it. And the guy I was working with, they said, was out of town on vacation. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait till he comes back next week. Came back the next week, the car was still there, the man was still not there. Came back the third week, the man was still not there, and I think the car at that point, it may have been gone, I'm not even sure. So I was just like, okay, that didn't work out, and I just kept feeling all these doors were being slammed in my face. And then I started looking at Jeeps. So I wanted to do the Jeep thing, was this close to trying to get a Jeep, and then at the last minute found out that I was going to need a co-signer, and I don't have anyone to co-sign for me. And it's just because they're not going to give me, a 21-year-old with, you know, hardly any credit history, a $40,000 loan for a car. Like, it's just not happening. I'm trying something new with my lips today. So I was just like, okay, you know, nothing is really working out for me. Like, what is the deal? But one of my subscribers, and I was explaining this to you guys on live, said that a blessing delayed is not a blessing denied. So, you know, I totally do agree with that. Like, sometimes it's just not the right timing for things. And, you know, I can get jiggy with that. Like, that's okay with me. But now I am just looking more so at apartments, and I'm really looking at apartments in downtown Memphis, just to get away from the hustle and bustle of just being around like too many people that I know. Like, and plus it's some like beautiful apartment homes in downtown Memphis, so that's kind of where I'm looking. I'm not in a rush, you know. I have all the time in the world, because like I said, I've redone my bedroom. I'm working on my beauty room here at home with my mom, so I'm fine with being here. But I also just want to start, you know, assessing my options and seeing what I can do, because I feel like I'm just ready. I'm just at the point where I need my own space. I'm just like, I love my mom, we get along great, me and my brother get along great, but it's just too many like grown people in one space. So I'm just kind of ready to spread my wings and try something new. So that's where I am on that. You guys are like, girl, what is going on? You keep talking about moving, you keep talking about getting a car, like what's going on? And guys, I've been trying, but it's like the doors keep just getting slammed in my face. It really was not my fault at all. So I'm working on it, but I'm at a place in life where if it happens, I'm great. If it doesn't happen, I'm great. Like, I have so many other things going on with me that it's not the biggest concern for me in the world. Like, during the summer when I kept getting all these, like, getting denied for everything, like, I was so hurt. I was trying to figure out what the hell I was doing wrong. And, you know, sometimes things are really, like, sometimes things that happen are really for, like, our benefit. And I have to just look at it like that. Like, you know, it just was not the time. So next year for Cattober, I'm definitely gonna have to pre-film in September, because I just thought about this. I was like, I'm gonna be filming and editing all fucking month. I'm not gonna be even able to enjoy this month like I really want to enjoy it. Like, I do Cattober to give back to you guys, but I also do Cattober because I enjoy October. But doing it, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have that much free time like I thought. But I'm just gonna have to, like, really try to bulk film and stuff, if that makes sense. Like, I think I may wear a cap today. Hold on real quick. Okay, so I went and got, like, my cap, and I don't know. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's so nasty. Oh, one more thing before I go. I want to show you guys, I got 2 new foundations. So I got the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC47, and I also got the MAC Next to Nothing in Dark Plus, which this is a bit too dark for me, so I need to go get a different shade. But I'm really excited to try this because I know they recently came out with, like, the NC47, NC48s, and, like, I'm not a big MAC person, but I do know that these shades are pretty new to the MAC scene, so I'm really excited to try this. I did swatch this a little bit and it does match fairly well. But I'm really, you know, interested in seeing how it actually wears. So hopefully I'll be able to try this month during Cattober, but I just wanted to, like, mention it to you guys. I mean, I don't really have that many MAC products, but I feel like I can scrape together my stuff and still give you guys something good. So now I'm about to work on drinking this protein shake, and then I'm gonna go downstairs, pee, drink some of my water down out of my gallon. I think I've drank about a quart so far, and so 4 quarts are 1 gallon. So I always try to drink like a quart of water in the morning, and then I drink a quart of water while I'm at school. I drink a quart when I get home from school around like dinner time, and, you know, just the afternoon time. And then, like, for the evening and night, I have that 1 final quart that I drink, like, before I go to the gym and while I'm doing homework. So I just split it into 4 sections. I don't really try to have a certain amount drank by a certain hour. Like, I just do it by, like, those 4, like, time portions throughout the day, and that makes it easier for me because I don't feel like I'm forcing myself as much. I feel like when you have to, I'm gonna drink this by 1 o'clock, this by 2 o'clock, this by 3 o'clock, like, it's just too much pressure, and you want it to be organic or it's never going to be become a part of your lifestyle for real. So I'm drinking this straight for my breakfast. Sometimes I do these, sometimes I do oatmeal, sometimes I'll do hard-boiled eggs. It depends on what I have a taste for, but most days I will do these. So now what I'm pretty much about to do is just go pack my backpack, work on drinking some more water and this shake, and then I guess hit the door for class. So one more thing before I go. I know I keep, like, adding more stuff onto the end. Obviously this get ready with me is over, but things keep coming to my head that I just want to tell you guys. So I plan on doing at least 1 to 2 more chit chats this month, and what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to start accepting, like, topic requests for my chit chats. That way, like, sometimes like, I'm still gonna talk about my own life and things going on in my head and what I think about culture, but I also want to have more of a, like, direction so that I can talk about things that you guys really are interested in hearing. And I also thought about doing, like, cat chat advice topics within my get ready with me videos. So just let me know what you guys think down below. But anyway, I need to head to class now, so I'm out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.